Okay, so we are now live on YouTube. Just to quickly introduce TNT, it's a free project for us to practice a foreign language. It's available in German, Italian, French, Spanish, and English. It's a safe space for us to talk.
Portuguese.
So if you feel, sorry?
And Portuguese as well.
Oh yeah, now there's
Foreign.
Portuguese. Thank you, Levi. Thank you very much. Yeah, so if you want to talk in Portuguese, and we are all natives here, so if you want to talk in Portuguese with natives, is also an opportunity. And it's as I was saying, it's a safe space. So if you feel anyone is being disrespectful, you can just tell me. Please let everybody express their ideas equally. And today the topic is food. Food is always a good topic to discuss. I don't know you guys, but I enjoy it. Now I'm going to split you into breakout rooms and you can start your conversation. Okay, I just asked you for a little bit more of your patience here as I create it. Because now I have to do some math, guys, to divide you, and I am not good with that. I think I'm gonna just create 2 rooms with 5 people, and then 5 people stay here. The way I work, guys, I usually leave the people that have their cameras open into the in the main room. Okay, not always everybody stays here, but that's my tactic, just so I don't stay alone on YouTube. So if you don't want to be in the main room, a good strategy is to hide yourself. I'm going to send you to another room. Okay. I'm almost there. Come on. Just stay with me, guys. Don't leave. Some people leave. I'm so upset. Don't leave. Someone left, didn't they? Okay. So now I have opened the rooms. You're going to get an invitation. Oh, I shared the questions, didn't I? You guys don't have it? Sorry. Did you get the questions, guys? I pasted it on chat, didn't I? I think Sandro didn't get them. I'm gonna paste them again. Please, if I didn't. Oh, it was sent to the wrong place. Jesus Christ. Zoom sometimes is so annoying. Okay, guys, so now I think you have the questions. I hope people who were sent to the other rooms got the questions. If they didn't, sorry. So, Emanuele, I think I sent you to a small room, didn't I? I think, did you get an invitation? Oh, that's the dot. She got it. Oh, sorry, guys. I really hope they got the questions. I'm just going to, just to be sure, I'm just going to try and. Okay, nope. Okay, they probably did, right? If they didn't, they would say something. Michelle, so yeah, because last week we already discussed a part of the questions. I'm going to start from here. Is that okay? No problem? Okay. Okay, guys. So let's do like this. Let's introduce ourselves and answer one of the questions. And I actually don't want to start with the first one I wrote. I want to start with the controversy. So there are certain tastes that have become controversial, like adding sugar to coffee. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's this whole debate if you should or shouldn't add sugar to
Oh my
coffee.
God.
Levy's like, he's wanting to die. Come on, Levy. So where do you stand in this important debate? I am being ironic, okay? So, Mariana, you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mariana. I'm
Morning.
25 years old. For me, it's a pleasure to be here to improve my English and hear about another point of views. And about this question, I I don't know. I never thought about this, but I I prefer to add sugar into my coffee because I don't like the the taste of amargo
It's bitter.
and bitter. Okay,
I think
bitter.
it's bitter. Yeah, bitter. Yeah, bitter.
Okay, so I prefer to add sugar. I when I try a coffee or another drinks, they we generally put sugar. I don't like the taste without sugar. I prefer, but I don't know. It's good. Try another taste without sugar. Because there are different goes to the people have different goes to about for
Tastes.
another tastes and other things. That's it.
Yeah, good answer, Mariana. Thank you. Levi, you're so upset with this question. Come on, what's your opinion?
Yeah. First of all, nice to meet you all. I'm Levi. I am 31 years old and I live in Fortaleza, Ceará. And honestly, I don't know. People like to be purist about things, but just drink your fucking coffee in the way you like. I prefer with sugar, but I understand because people always say, "Oh, if you put sugar, you don't really like coffee." But we can try to put this logic in different things. It will not work at all. So if you like meat, you need to eat like the way you see in the nature. You cannot cook the meat, and that's not they don't make any sense for me at least. So I like to put sugar in. That's the way I like, and for me, it's the important part.
Okay, nice. I like your point of view. If you want to put sugar, you do. If you don't, you don't. Yeah.
It's the
So I
same with
thought
ketchup on pizza, right?
yeah. For me, I'm going to elaborate on that. I'm gonna let you guys talk now. Athamis, you?
I agree with Livy. I think you eat whatever you want. But I believe the coffee in Brazil is too toasted and more bitter than a high quality coffee that
Yeah.
rich people can buy, and it really doesn't need sugar. So it's kind of cultural, and it's about classes, social classes as well. And yeah, I think you do whatever you want. So,
Wow, it's more complex, right?
yeah.
Than just. I think it's like in some aspect it's very simple, but there's also the cultural aspect you mentioned. It's very interesting.
Yeah, because the coffee when they're not so toasted,
Mhm.
they are the drink is sweet, like a good really coffee. I tried once. It's different. That's what my life allowed me to do. Just once, try a really good quality coffee, and it doesn't need sugar at all.
Sugar.
Yeah, it doesn't
Interesting.
need.
Is the coffee, you're in the UK right now, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Is there a significant difference from the coffee we drink in Brazil to the coffee they drink in the UK? I don't know if they drink that much coffee in the UK
A
because it's
lot.
like the tea country.
We do.
Yeah,
How is it in there?
I think it's quite the same, coffee and tea. The people drink a lot, but the country doesn't produce coffee, so the coffee is Colombian or Brazilian. Brazilian coffee here is really good.
Yeah,
Best
there's that controversy that Brazil exports the best coffee to other countries, and then the coffee
Colombians
consumed in
agree.
Colombian coffee is amazing.
Really?
The Colombians disagree strongly with that. Like they have the best thing. I guess I agree with that, actually.
I think it's just kind of same quality.
The same quality. I
buy
believe in
Colombian
that
because
either.
it's cheaper than Brazilian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I love coffee, guys. It's the mineira in me. Speaking now. Michelle.
Oh, so you know good coffee
Sorry?
then.
Sorry?
So you know good coffee then, because
Yeah,
so you
there are a
know
lot of
good coffee then, because the Café Mineiro is really famous all over the country.
Yes.
Yeah.
There in the city that I live, they produce coffee, a special kind of coffee here. It's amazing. Michelle, you?
There's a lot of perspective for this question, because I can say that do what you want, because we need to think about our health. And some people have a diabetes, so they do, but it's wrong. And I don't like coffee, to be honest, because I don't have access a good coffee always. I think is it because as a Tamis, I had the opportunity to drink a coffee without sugar, and it was good, but I don't have access all the time for this kind of coffee, and I prefer tea. But I like tea without sugar too, because I like the taste, the natural taste.
I like tea with sugar.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Let's start the fight. Come on, go.
A lot of sugar. I love it.
With honey on top. You add sugar, then you add honey. I like tea with honey. I don't add sugar, just add honey. Which
I
is
prefer
like
brown
that
sugar.
before?
Brown sugar.
brown sugar is really
Oh,
good.
it's amazing. I use brown sugar, yeah.
I was going to say that Michelle, she is British at heart because she prefers tea over coffee.
We needed to thinking about sugar. Sugar hurts our body. For
It's
example,
true.
mascavo sugar, I like it too. So to be honest, I love sugar. I'm a kind of person that drink condensed milk. I make it 2 pints in the can and drink. But now I stopped to do this kind of things because it hurts the body, you know. But I know that is good.
I think one other interesting thing to discuss is that in Brazil, not only because of the quality of the coffee or anything, but we do have a culture of consuming a lot of sugar in things in general. Like condensed milk is the basis of all of our desserts, let's say like this, or many of our desserts, and it's something really, really, really sweet if you stop to think about it. Like other cuisines around the world, like the French cuisine, like they do have desserts, but they don't add that like as much sugar as we do. I feel, at least that's what I feel, like that we tend to eat a lot of sugar.
You're completely right, yeah.
Yeah. Bruna, hello. What do you think about this? And if you want to introduce yourself too.
Hi guys, nice to meet you. I'm Bruna, I'm 26. I live in São Paulo, and I think that's it. Nice topic because I love coffee with sugar. But some months ago, I went to I saw a doctor, and I have something in my body, and I'm trying to avoid eating that much sugar as I was used to doing. So now I've been drinking coffee with sweetener, which I don't like. Like the taste is not terrible, but it's not as good as sugar. But yeah, but I think it's up to each of us, right? Like some people like it, like how can I say, uh, not pure, right? Like puro. I don't know how to say that.
Black coffee.
Black, yeah, like without sugar, and yeah,
Or milk.
I think it's or with milk. Yeah, I don't like with I don't like it with milk. I don't know why, but yeah, I think that's it. Nice topic. I loved it.
Thanks. Yeah, I think I think one of the things that there's like the health thing that you guys brought, and Athamis she brought an interesting topic, an interesting view, that is the different like qualities of coffee. And I also I went to this cafeteria here in my city, and they have this, like in a certain part of the year, they have this special like kind of coffee that is only from that part of the year, like they cultivate it. And if you,
Seasonal, right?
yes, it's seasonal. And if you drink it, there's like all of these different ranges of flavor in it. And if you put sugar on it, you miss it, because sugar masks the taste of things. Like it does not take the bitterness away, or the sourness away. It just masks it, and you miss a lot of the taste. So even though I respect those who add the sugar, I think you miss a lot of range. So let me see. Michelle said that she offered brigadeiro to foreign friends, and they didn't like them. Most of them didn't like. Wow. I think that is because it's too sweet. What did they say, Michelle? Why didn't they like it?
So sweet, but they was polite. One of them said, "Oh no, later I will eat more." And I insist, "No, one more. No, no, thank you." So the person didn't try other piece after the first one, no, and he left the meat of brigadeiro in the plate.
Wow. And it's brigadeiro is like, we worship brigadeiro. It's like the best thing ever. I think it's because we have the cultural, like we all have like that emotional memory from like birthday parties and things like that too involved. But I do think it's a very sweet. What do you guys think? Do you want to add to this? Nope.
What?
Tamis is Levi, yes.
No, I didn't understand.
Yeah, we were talking about brigadeiro. So that I was
Oh.
saying that I think foreigners don't have like the culture of like birthday parties where they eat brigadeiro, so they don't have that emotional relationship with it.
And it's already what we said. It's too sweet for most foreigners, I guess, because we do too much. We go too far with our sweeties sometimes, I guess. But anyway,
I wonder what they eat in children's parties, because it must be sad. A kid's party without brigadeiro. Tamis, have you ever been to a kid's birthday in UK? Nope. You have no idea what they eat?
Probably English food.
Yeah, what do they eat? They eat potatoes and
no. There are a lot of cakes with buttercream that there's a thing I hate a lot, because it's like a butter with sugar. For me, that's a taste. And butter, for me, it's or salty or nothing, just butter, milk. And a lot of things with apples as well. Apple pie, apple crumble, apple. So it's a lot of sugar as well. I think it's really, really, really sweet. I don't like it. But I don't like brigadeiro. I would say brigadeiro.
Brigadeiro.
I think it's too sweet, but I don't think it's different from here. It's a lot of sugar and the sweets here, the candies, and the candies here is like, you know, that one, it is jelly, like jujuba. Here is 3-4 times more sweet than in Brazil. A lot of sugars, too much. Yeah, so I think it's the taste and not the sugar, actually. So brigadeiro is our thing. It's a Brazilian thing.
Yeah, and I wonder what they eat for salty food, because in Brazil is very traditional. Everyone here is from Brazil, right, guys? I don't think there's anyone. Sometimes there are people that are from abroad. But in Brazil we eat salgadinhos, right? So we have coxinha and all that, the small ones that are perfect. And I wonder what they have. Yeah. I wonder what they have for the salty part of the party. Like, I think it must be sad. Do you know what that means? You don't? Michelle, do you?
Depend on the family, because, for example, I knew some people from UK in London. They like sandwich, but they like special things that they put on sandwich. That is normal for them, that I don't remember exactly, but I knew some people from South Africa, and they have a lot of foods from their culture. And one of the dinners I had with them, they make a kind of soup with a lot of things, corn, several kind of meats. So they are, as we have brigadeiro, salgadinhos, snacks, coxinha, that is normal here. They have some kind of things. For example, Arab Muslim, they always eat that bread is in a circle.
Pita bread. Like pita bread?
Yeah. And the part is normal, the foods from the culture of them.
Yeah. It's diverse. That's what I wanted to know more about. Like, I know very little about British culture. So that's why I asked the Tommies. I was trying to figure out. But I do love pita bread and all of the kibe, you know, all of that goes together. So guys, let's move on here. Do you prefer salt or sweet food? Mariana, you.
Oh, this question is difficult because the both of they, it's amazing. And sometimes when we mix they together, like first eat south food, and after sweet food, it's the amazing composition, you know. And I don't know, even to think about healthy, we can eat both to equilibrate, you know. Yes, to balance. And I prefer together, not just one or only another, but both, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, because there are some people that they are like, oh, I hate sweeties and I don't eat dessert. Livy, are you one of those people? who are you?
That way. I prefer salty food, especially tarts. I really love tarts. But I like to end my meals with something more sweetie. So like, not a whole dessert, but something to change a little bit the taste in my mouth. It's nice. But I would say that I'm more a salty boy. Yes.
Okay, Bruna, who are you?
Okay, I can definitely say that I have a sweet tooth because I just love everything that is sweet. Like, I can't tell you something that I don't like, you know. I love everything that is sweet, like cakes, candies, everything. I love everything, pies. And yeah, like, not that I don't like salty food, I do like it, but sweetie, they're much better, in my opinion, of course, according to my taste.
Mhm. Yeah. Michelle, who are you?
I agree with Mariana. I like the mix, especially when I make a salad. I like to put fruits on salad, and I don't know how we speak in English, but farofa sometimes is a kind of
There isn't a
that.
translation. It's something completely
No.
Brazilian.
I like a bitter and sweet. I like it to try different tastes in the same meal, but I prefer salt. When I was younger, I loved sweet things like condensed milk. I hide the condensed milk and eat it alone, so made my mother crazy.
I think there's another controversy. I know it's kind of stupid, guys, but another controversy is I am going to confess to you, I am searching it because I never had to say uva passa before, and I think it's called in English, if you know, correct me. It's called raisin. Raisin? You guys know it? Is raisin a Tamis? Yeah.
You can say raisins or sultanas.
Sultanas.
Yeah.
Do you know how to spell it? Can you spell it here in the chat box?
Yeah. Raisins. It depends on the type of the grape.
Oh, interesting. Yeah,
I don't know
I was
what's the difference, but I know it depends on the type.
interesting. I was just going to say that another thing that people are just like crazy about on the internet is people who put raisins in the farofa or in the rice, for instance. And I love it. I love the mix of the taste of the sweet. Levi, you?
You're alone. I like to actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
That's the secret of the Christmas food in Brazil. It's a normal food with sultanas. You put the farofa, it's normal food, sultanas, rice, sultanas. Mayonnaise is different than potato salad because in Brazil we do it in a different way, but the potato salad with sultanas, it's a Christmas food.
Yeah, what would Christmas be without sultanas, you know?
Of course.
Come on, people have to get over it, you know? It would just be a normal lunch.
Yeah.
So yeah, is there anyone who is here that is like, I can't stand sultanas in my food? I think Bruna is that person, aren't you, Bruna?
No, actually, I like it. Can you believe it?
Okay.
I do love it.
Okay, I was trying to see if there was a sultana hater among us. Okay.
Yes, I don't like.
You don't. I know there will be at least one person who's like, I can't stand it.
Yes, it's me because I don't like. Even they together or in a food or separated. I don't like.
Okay.
I like both.
Fair enough.
Sultanas alone are great as well.
Okay, let me just check something. Yasmin, Rosalia, why are you guys back? Was there a problem? Nope. What happened?
We finished the answer with the question, then everyone can be back.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Finish the question.
You can join the conversation in the main room. We aren't I think we answered 2 or 3 questions here.
Guess we are rounding
now-
more.
Sorry, Levi?
I think we round more the topics.
I just I make one question, just you know, go, guys. You have to develop the conversation.
Everyone answered the question so fast, and everyone was so shy. I don't know, and the question is so fast, so
small answers, short answers.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to learn about your personalities. So at least there's like at least one person in each room that is very talkative, cannot stop talking to make everybody else talk. So what we're discussing here in the main room, Rosalia, is people who put sultanas or raisins. That is a new vocabulary we learned here. Uva passa, okay, so raisins, in their food. Do you like it?
Uva passas?
Yeah, in food.
I like that in food, especially in the rice, everything. I don't know. How can I say, can I say this dish? But I like.
Michelle is very happy with your answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we have a majority of people who love raisins and sultanas in their food, which is very great. We're all like agreeing here. No, there's not going to be a fight over this one. So let's go to the last question here, because I think this one is a little bit more complex. If you guys have already answered, you can answer it again. Julia, Yasmin, Anatu. So some people use food to alleviate anxiety and develop a problematic relationship with it. Is it correct to think we feel with our stomachs rather than with our hearts? Do you think you have a healthy relationship with food? So if you want to read this again, because I think it's a little bit complex, but it's an idea I have. I'm going to share. I wanted to share with you guys. I'm going to send this one to Michelle to answer first, because Michelle always has like very good ideas about this kind of philosophical questions.
And today I don't have. I start to say.
You don't? Oh, come on.
Hey,
okay,
I will try. No, I will try. I was joking. And I think there is some connection, the food as a way to alleviate your anxious, because I think the food is a principal thing in our lives. We can discover and understand our behaviors through the foods. I have been talking with an anthropologist that study foods, and she was talking to me, telling me that all products we have in our society should have a history to connect with us, to have a meaning. The beginning of humans being start talking about foods and the representation of culture in our lives. And I'm not a psychologist to talk more about it. I'm a curious person, but there is some connections in our life, because we always want to have our body and minds feel with something. When we don't have, we become addicted for something, like a gossip or food or games. because we don't understand our culture, we don't identify. And I think in Brazil we have this problem in a huge situation because we are not patriots. We don't know exactly the history of our country. And for example, feijoada represents Brazil. That is not true. It's ideal that a government years ago decided to use this image and ingredients to represent our country. But Brazil is more than feijoada. It becomes so complex, this question now. I don't know if I help you or not.
You took it to another path. I was thinking of something else, but like I think it's an interesting point of view. Does anybody want to elaborate on that? Like, what do you think? I'm gonna leave this one open. No, guys?
Well, I
No.
think no, go on.
Say it. No, say it. That's okay.
No, no, go on, please. You can go.
No, I was just thinking that I didn't know that about feijoada, so I was like, maybe I can't talk that much about it because I don't know the origin of it. So, but it was nice. Now I really want to Google it to get to know more about it. Thanks for sharing, Michelle. I loved it.
I will find the post that I read on LinkedIn yesterday about this woman that I have been talking, and you can say more about this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think there are many things. I'm sorry, Levi, you can go.
Okay. What I was trying to say is that when we talk about foods and the relation that we have with food, sometimes the bad relation, we are all talking about addiction in a way, because we talk about sugar, coffee, all drugs in a way. So they are do something in our body, and when we are in a state in a country, in
Levi, I'm sorry to stop you there, but I'm having some interference in your. Can you disable your video real quick?
Okay.
Okay, talk.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I was saying that when we are talking about bad relation with food, we are talking about addiction. And when we talk about the sugar and coffee interferences and caffeine interferences in our life and health, and especially when we are really struggling in our life individually or as a country, as a continent, when we are in a difficult time, we are more close to be addicted to something. Could be drugs, like illegal drugs, could be as someone said, could be games. But I would say that food, it's something easier to be addicted to it, because we need to food every day, we need to eat every day, and as we talked yesterday in a TNT call, we have a lot of junk food in our life as well. So there is a social issue that we need to consider, that it's psychological as well and chemical as well. So sometimes bad quality of food, the anxiety issues in the moment of someone's life, all these factors, they gather to bring some problems with with one person eat in alimentation with food, So I would say that when we have problems with food, and it's something that's becoming common in our country, I guess, it's not just the person, it's the whole environment that is helping this good thing, that alimentation, food, became a problem, you know.
Yes, there's definitely the cultural factor. Mariana, what do you think?
I see myself in this question because there's 1 year more or less that I work in home, and I work with custom service, and this job is so stressful, and sometimes I see myself go to the kitchen and eating without to feel hungry, you know. And in the end of the day, I think, oh my God, I eat a lot, without feel angry, and the guilty comes, you know, and it's horrible. It's very difficult, especially during this pandemic. It's so hard, and control this is so difficult. And to know harm the healthy, sometimes I do exercise to equilibrate, you know, the eat a lot, and have a peso, you know, and it's so difficult. And that's it. I think the most people maybe pass for this too, you know, because staying home and to avoid of get out because the virus so difficult. But too, sometimes I notice a good relation with food, because sometimes when I eat without anxiety, I noticed I feel the smell of food, eating slowly, you know, and the moment is variating, you know, and that's it.
Very interesting. Yeah, the reason I wrote this question, guys, is that for me, I think it's interesting how we relate, like in culture, as a cultural thing too. Like we relate the heart with feeling, right? We say, oh, I feel it in my heart or something like that. But for me, it's much more like the stomach. Like when we feel something, the feeling itself, I'm talking about physically. It doesn't seem to be here, it seems to be down in your belly, right? When you feel anxious or really happy or really sad. I feel it's like more in the center of your body than in the place of your heart. And like the first thing that gets dysfunctional when you have some emotional issue is your stomach. Like you cannot eat properly, or you eat too much, or you don't eat at all, you know. So I feel like when I think about feeling, I think we feel much more with our stomach than with our hearts. I don't know if it makes sense, this idea. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Maybe you think it does?
Yeah, I think there are some researchers about that actually. I don't know much, but I heard something about that, scientifically speaking. So you are correct, I guess. I feel the same as well.
I was thinking here that I completely agree with you, but what if we think that sometimes food is also related to feelings? Like, for example, if you think of a cake your grandma used it to bake for you, then it's not only about the feeling or like something in your stomach, you know, but it's also something related to the taste of it and to the feeling that you had, or the relationship you had with your grandma, and it's everything like connected. So I think I can see like both points of view, you know. Like sometimes for me it's completely like related to the stomach, but sometimes like depending on the food, I can also think that it's something like related to feeling, to like this thing that food is also something we use to connect to other people, like to socialize. And I think it's something really common here in Brazil, like getting out to, meet people and to eat something or to drink some beer. So I don't know, it's hard.
No, you're right. Yeah, I agree. Michelle, yes?
I think, as Levi said, there is some researches about it. I'm not specialist, but is related to the personality of the person. For example, some people is more connected with vision, other sensations, and depend on the way you behave, and it will affect in the different ways. And what you said, Julia, there is some reasons to be true, but I'm not specialist, okay? I'm a curious person.
Yes, I'm curious as well. But to me, what's more interesting is like how culturally speaking, like we relate the image of the heart to feeling. And I think there is a religious background to that also, like the heart of Jesus Christ, So everything to do with feeling and everything goes with the heart. But I think we should start thinking about our stomachs.
I will type something here about that. There is a article called "The Gut Brain Connection" from Harvard Health. I will type this in the chats.
Very
for anyone
interesting,
want to search.
Send it to us. Put it here in the chat box, okay?
Yeah, I will do.
Thank you.
This meeting is becoming a class.
Yeah. We're now starting to study an article from Harvard. Okay, everybody open on page 6 here. Yeah, but I love discussing food. It's always a very rich topic. So let's go to a lighter questions because we're getting too deep. It's what's your favorite dessert? So I'm going to ask people who are in the breakout room. Hello, Julia. Are you still with us? Julia?
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Why you question me?
It's the question number 12. So what's your favorite dessert, Julia?
Oh, my favorite dessert is ice cream.
Okay. Do you have a favorite flavor of ice cream?
Oh, all flavors.
All flavors. Okay, I like that. Michelle, do you have a favorite dessert?
I like a cake, special handmade with fruits. I love it. Every week I make one.
Yeah, I love cakes too. Today I dreamt I was baking a cake. I think that's why I chose this topic. I'm not sure. I'm always dreaming of food. Tell me, what's your favorite dessert?
Lemon pie. I like things with lemon and lime. I like the acid, and I really like that. I think I'm not very into desserts, but yeah, if you give me a lemon pie, I will eat for sure.
Nice. I love lemon pie too. But do you like the one that is made with condensed milk?
Yes.
Okay, because there are two kinds. There's one that is made with eggs, that is the French version, and there's the one that is the more Brazilian version, that is the one that is made
I like
with
both.
condensed.
I like both.
Yeah, nice. Bruna, what's your favorite dessert?
I would say pudding. I really love it. I don't eat it that much, but I really like it. I love ice cream too, and yeah, I would say these two. What about you, Julia?
About me, I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite dessert. I really like sweets, kind of sweet stuff. I like anything with strawberries because strawberries are my favorite fruit. I have this thing that I really need something to be pretty too. I like things that are good looking and have good taste. So it needs to be aligned. And I just love the look of a strawberry plus the taste and the way it grows also because I plant things and the strawberry is so delicate because it first it blooms as like this little white flower and then it turns into this very delicate fruit and I just love that and I don't know it just gives me joy to eat it. Mariana, what's your favorite dessert?
Chocolate, absolute chocolate. I love chocolate, and but I like too the blend of flavors. You know, sour with candy, like mousse de maracujá,
Yeah,
or these flavors. You know, it's
passion
amazing.
fruit, right?
Yes, yeah, it is amazing.
Yes, I dreamt with passion fruit. I dreamt that I was baking a passion fruit cake. Guys, I'm just so sorry. I'm gonna have to say this, but I was very I'm a curious person, just like Michelle, and I was very curious about why in English we say passion fruit, certo? Fruta da paixão. It's a very specific name, and in Portuguese we have maracujá, and like maracujá is a word that is the root of this word is in the native Brazilian culture, like a cultura indígena, and it means I think it means fruta com formato de cuia or algo assim. And the name that they have abroad comes from like the Catholic influence here in Brazil that exported this name because when they tried to turn the natives into Christians, they tried to educate them using the things from the land. So like the plants and stuff, they started naming them with the Christian culture. So like the doctrine names and but even though there was this process the name that stuck in our culture is the name that comes from the natives and not the name that came from the Jesuitas that I don't know the best way to translate it, but I thought that was very interesting. So that's a little interesting fact. Michelle, do you have something to comment on that? 'Cause I think it's a very interesting thing.
I heard, but I don't know exactly about this story. But as you said, the religion made a lot of changes about the culture and the stuffs that we had. It is very complicated. I think a lot of problems that social problems that we have connected with this story, the religion, the way colonization happened. So it's going to be a class.
Yeah, food is a complex topic. Anything with food is a complex topic. Guys, so I want to thank everybody for joining us. Just let me ask some. Talita, how was the conversation in the breakout room? Oh, you're going. Okay, go. Go, no problem. I'll ask someone else. No problem.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. So, Sandro, hello, Sandro. How was the conversation? Did you enjoy it?
It was very good. The people are very calm, are very polite, and we talk about. We had time to talk about just 3 or 4 questions, and but it was very good. I love cooking, you know. I love MasterChef, and I suspected to talk about this subject, but our leader Elosman is not here now. I think he had connection problems, but it was very good. I liked.
Thank you, Sandra. I'm very glad that you talked a lot and you only had time to discuss a couple of questions. I love when that happens. I want to thank everybody for joining today. It was very interesting, this conversation. I'm going to read this gut-brain connection article here that Levi sent us. I'm very interested on this topic. I recommend you do too. And reading in English is awesome practice. So
Yeah, it is.
yeah. Levi, sorry.
I said yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Okay. Yeah, thank you for sharing this. Okay, and thank you
Welcome.
everybody for joining today. That will be it, guys. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank
Bye.
you.
you.
Bye bye. Have a
Bye-bye.
great day.
Bye,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.